Anyways, I got a new rhyme for this
you
one.
got a new intro rhyme.
Yep, ready?
The people loved that last time.
Yeah,
so.
everyone loves the new ones. All right. Knick knack, patty whack, give a dog a yap. It's the Yap Squad, guys. What's going on?
This is not a rhyme.
Give a dog a yap. Come on, knick knack, patty whack, yap. That's kind of rhymes.
Okay.
This is episode number 32 of the Yap Squad, everybody. Thank you guys so much for joining in. I just want to give a good call to action real quick. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. If you haven't already followed our Spotify, give a follow on Spotify, give a 5-star rating or a thumbs up. I keep forgetting how Spotify's like thing works.
I think it's just likes, or no, it's stars.
It's gotta be stars, I think.
It's stars. We did it one time. Well, I did. I hate Spotify.
Yeah.
They use it every day.
Uses it every single day.
Every single day, but
yeah, I mean, it's hard to say what it is. Apple Podcasts, we're on Amazon Music now, I believe.
Amazon Music.
There's a couple. I've added us on a couple different ones. I forget which ones they are, but if you're listening to us on any platform, the best experience to watch this on is on YouTube, and the next best is on Spotify. So give us a follow there.
If you're on Amazon Music, blink twice if you need help. You're probably the only one doing that.
Ask your Alexa to call the police now.
Yeah.
If you guys, we appreciate all the love so far, man. The MXZ episode is going crazy, and ever since that episode, it's been nothing but love. We like it. We love it. We want some more of it.
Actually, I think we deserve more hate, I think.
I don't think so. But let's keep this train going. Let's keep it going. We have a lot of plans for this podcast now. You know, we're
stepping our game up.
We actually are putting in a lot more effort, and we have a decent roadmap and things that we want to do, which involves other creators. So I mentioned it last episode, but if you guys know anyone that would like to, that you want to see the behind the scenes or get to know them a little bit more, one of your favorite creators, give them a shout, give us a shout, so that we can reach out to them, or have them reach out to us somehow. You know, we got our business email, we got our Twitter, got everything else. So just
make sure you spam it to them 50 times. That way they know that you're serious and you really want it. They'll love that.
Yeah, we've been reaching out to some creators. Hopefully we'll get some of them on soon. It's a little bit harder because the other creators are friends, or at least mutuals of friends. So we're reaching out to complete strangers now, but hopefully
well, we got a resume and shit now, basically.
Yeah. So hopefully they'll be like, yo, what's up? Podcast?
Yo. I like Fortnite too. I don't know what the fuck.
Speaking of influencers, holy shit, did a lot of stuff happen within this last week.
Yeah, man. Well, what happened first? It was Britt and actually it was Lakari and what the hell?
Let's start way back.
Whoa.
Back to the last topic of last week. The doc came back.
Oh, yeah, he did.
And the first thing he did, he didn't deny anything. He went and said, so what? And doubled down and said, you don't know what the age of consent was in the state she lived in. And it's just like, bro.
That makes it okay.
If you're bringing that up, you are a fucking 40-year-old man with a wife and children sexting a minor.
Oh, man.
And your first defense line is, hey, man, the age of consent is 16 or something over there.
This is what happens when the PR team doesn't give him a script. He should have just gone live and not talked about it ever again.
He should have just never gone live. He should have stayed on Epstein's Island.
That too. But if he wanted to come back to streaming that bad, he should have just not addressed it.
He should have tried to blow up as someone else. I mean, people know his face and everything, but he should have dropped the character and streamed as whatever his fucking normal name is.
True, that too.
I think that would have been his best course of action.
It was all in character, guys. It was boom. I don't know what he does.
The doc sexted her, not me. Like, what the fuck, dude? And then some people were giving Nick Merck shit because they're like, are you not friends with Doc anymore? Like, what the hell?
What do you mean?
And then he's just like, yeah, what the fuck do you, like, everyone dropped this motherfucker for a very good reason. Like, Nick Merck's just fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But At least he has that much sense to be like, yeah, that's not okay.
Out of everything that I don't really know too much about him actually, but I know he's had some drama.
He said some wild
shit. At least he has the common sense to not do that. But then we got Adept. She declared bankruptcy.
Yep.
That's a
just sell the McLaren, weird chant.
She tried. Not allowed.
Because is the title in his name or her name? It had to be in her name, right?
Well, I don't know. The court order, from what was leaked, I guess, or whatever he said, was like, she gets the McLaren, but since she needs it so much, she can't sell it.
Oh, because it's like her.
Because the whole basis was like,
shit.
it was her car that she needs to get around, essentially.
Yeah, because every streamer needs a
McLaren, yeah.
A McLaren to go to in and out and back. That's what you need.
Yeah. She's now selling bikini pics to old men on Instagram. So,
sorry, old men, for what you're gonna see.
Yep. Apologize for that one. But yeah, she's bankrupt now just because of the legal costs. Another win for gamers. Let's go, boys. Now let's get into the L's for gamers.
3 big L's in the poggers community here today.
All the Austin couples are just bang, bang, bang.
Lakari's one is weird. Lakari was dating Kyuko.
I feel like they were never gonna stay together though.
I feel like they might have, but the biggest thing was that Lakari is just too much of a degen.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of what I mean, right? Like,
yeah.
He's just,
from what I heard, he was like, she wanted to travel and go do all this stuff, and he was just like, but League. And
base as fuck. If I travel, who's gonna play Genshin Impact?
I don't think he was a Genshin guy. I think he's just a League guy.
He plays all those games.
Yeah, anime games, whatever it may be. But he, I feel like that one's not as bad as, because they're pretty recent. I mean, they've been together for a while, but not as long as another couple, such as Brittany and E-Rob.
Yeah, I mean, they had a kid. Well, they have a kid.
They had to kill the kid in the divorce.
Yep. Couldn't decide who took it, so they just ended it.
They put it down just real quick.
Yeah. Painless.
But I mean,
8 years or something, right? What was
something? But I mean, that relationship didn't really seem like that, like stable. You know,
it seemed a little toxic. Yeah.
I feel like it was like, I'm pregnant, we have to be together type thing. In my opinion.
Well, how old is the kid? I don't really keep up with E-Rob that much.
She's got to be like fucking 4 or 5 years old now.
What the hell is it? What the hell's her name? Emmy?
Yeah.
Emmy? There we go. I suppose. I mean, I don't know. They never really looked. I mean, obviously Nick and Melania had like the bit of, oh, we're not happy. Oh, well, I guess it wasn't a bit, but
I don't think. I mean, I feel like the thing was like, so with Nick and Melania, I feel like it was like super mutual. At least I don't know if you read Nick's tweet, but it was it was very much from what it seems like on the outside that they were like, he's like, I want to keep streaming. It's kind of the same thing with like Kyuko and stuff. He's like, I want to keep streaming. I want to keep doing all these things. And then she's just like, I don't want to do that.
Interesting.
So,
well, I don't know. I mean, what do they just not want more money? I don't really understand the issue from. They need to say something. Because, well, they don't need to. Like, who, Kuko and fucking Brett and Milena. Because so far it's just been the guys making statements from what I've seen, right?
Well, I mean, you gotta remember the community that they're into.
True.
Where they don't really value women that much.
That is true.
So it's like,
shout out Slicker.
It's like, who?
Don't shout him out.
No, don't do that.
I didn't mean to do that. It was more like, hey, look at Slicker. That guy exists. But
he or they can say anything, whether it be positive or negative, and they'll get shit on for it. Yeah, so true. It's safer for the guys to do it. Especially if they have any, because I mean, look at the speculation that's surrounding the guy's statements. Imagine if the girl made a statement.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just,
especially with the bit like with Milena and Nick, like the bit with Nick's chat is that like they're mean to Milena. So
that is true.
I can only imagine like how the viewers would react to if Milena said, "Hey, we're breaking up," and be like, "Nick doesn't or like, you don't deserve Nick anyway, you fucking bitch." Bro. And it's just like, no, it's just that's just like farming hate for no reason. And
Yeah.
I'm sure in the midst of a breakup, they don't want that.
That's
so
true. That's fair.
I would. And plus, I mean, I feel like in Lucari's and Kiko's situation, I've never really seen them do too much on stream together.
They show up every once in a while.
So like, I feel like it's hard for them to make too much of a public appearance to be like, hey,
hard
we're
to
broken
farm
up.
this one with everything else going on with the other ones.
Yeah, and then with Britt and E-Rob, I feel like, I mean, E-Rob was never really personal on stream. Britt, I don't think Britt never really streamed, and she would only be like a guest on other streams. So it'd also be weird for her to make a statement. And then Milena, obviously, like I said, her whole thing is that she gets shit on. So she would just get shit on.
But dude, Nick and Milena, they were together for what, like over a decade?
Longer than that. Yeah, like they've
15?
It's been at least 15, maybe even 20 years. No,
Dude,
never mind.
I was going to say not 20.
At least 10, yeah.
I mean, it's kind of no ring on the finger. I feel like everybody kind of saw it was coming eventually.
I don't know. I mean, they had a good chemistry. I think the bit might have gone too far, but I think that, like I said, they just want to, like, one's a clip farmer and one wants to grow a family.
True.
So it's like you can't really have both at some point.
Yeah, I think.
Or I mean, maybe you can, but some people just don't have the mentality to do both.
Well, think of all the clip farming you can do with a child.
Yeah, but what
Dr. Disrespect. He's been farming clips for 6 months now.
Jesus Christ.
No, but
Hold on.
even just in oh, hello.
Got to clap for the TikTok to mark that for the TikTok. When it's easier to find. That's
Oh, that was good. That was funny. Put that in the end of the TikTok.
Got it.
But nah, I mean, even just like all the content that E-Rob has gotten from Emmy, just being like, Emmy did this today. You know what I mean?
Emmy walked. Well, I do that every fucking day.
What's
Good,
so
big fucking
cool?
deal. Like,
Give me attention, E-Rob.
like, come on, stupid ass fucking baby. Can't even. And I can fucking talk and walk, bitch.
That's really how chatted. I'm 10 and I'm in 2nd grade. I don't know.
What?
I have a chatter like that.
Yeah, that was cool, buddy. Don't watch this.
He won't. Not allowed on the internet.
As he watches your.
He watches on his mom's account, dude. He doesn't know about no Yap Squad.
You know, it's pretty sick. We're a household name now. I was watching
Yeah.
Elle's stream. Popped in there and talking to chat, and she goes, "Now this is one of the hosts of the Yap Squad. They just released a new episode today. I can't wait to watch it." I was like, "Damn right,
Hype me up.
damn right." She's like telling the people that she's playing with. She's like, "Momo's in my chat. You know Momo? He's one of the hosts of the Yap Squad." I was like, I felt like a celebrity
What the fuck
for a
is the
sec.
Yap Squad?
But I felt like I was like, "Yeah, that's me. I run the Yap Squad."
That's how it was, dude. Like, I went in there the other day, too. That was when I was on Ground Zero, when I was talking about. And I just said, hey. And the whole chat was like, oh my, yo, loved you on the Yap Squad, man. I'm like, yeah, man, I'm there all the time.
32 episodes and counting. We need to think of other things for the future, man. Like the like Patreon content, stuff like that. Like, you know, something that we can give a little extra.
Let's just do the uncut versions.
I mean,
No, that's a terrible idea.
it's very rare that we cut things out. But if we do, I don't want it on the internet. So
Yeah.
I mean, but I'm thinking like when people do like bonus episodes, like they record for like another hour, 30 minutes or some shit.
Yeah, we could do that.
Special like fucking like videos. I don't know.
We'll get a camera for when we set up, and then we'll just do the setup every week.
I think that's what
30 minutes of setup, 5 minutes of, hey, that's your.
What are we going to talk about? What else happened in the Twitter sphere? Jinxie and Becky Hill broke up
They did.
because he watched.
I actually
too much
wanted to
porn.
talk to you about that. Yeah. Do you think that watching porn in a relationship is cheating?
A little bit.
So I thought about this, and you know me, I used to be on the very opposite side where I was like, that's not cheating. But now Not because of this situation, but just because I actually thought about it for a little bit. It is cheating. I agree.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you're putting your sexual like emotion into something else that's not your significant other.
You're fantasizing and lusting over another person that's not your partner.
Yeah, so I think it's on the same grounds as like emotional cheating, where like it's not technically cheating, but you're cheating.
However, I think that if it's long distance and both parties are okay with it, then I think it's not cheating.
It's all about communication, folks. Like you gotta, which is also kind of a thing because like obviously, unless she just like caught him jerking off 100 times, how else would she know that he's watching porn?
You know what's crazy is I think he had screenshots of the videos in his phone, and that's how she found out.
Just to say for like, he's like, oh, that's a good one.
I'll be using that image.
But either way, I think, I mean, they don't seem to be too bothered by it. Well, I don't know Brecky, but Jinxie seems to be handling it somewhat all right.
He cried a little bit.
But yeah, I mean, it sucks, but also
maybe we don't tell the entire world about our porn addiction, but
yeah, I mean, but when your entire life is online, there's like a lot of things that you share that.
I mean, true. What else is you going to tell them? Broke up again just because, I don't know.
I think people be like, we don't say that on the internet type shit. And it's just like, well, when you're an influencer and your whole life is the internet, like that's your life, you know? I mean, obviously you can keep some things personal if you want, but if you're someone who shares everything personal in your life already, what's one other thing can I change?
Already knows everything about him,
so I mean, that's crazy a little bit, not too much, but
wait, what? Okay, because she does. Here's where it gets weird.
Oh yeah, though. She does OnlyFans.
That's the thing that kind of confuses me about this whole thing is she does OnlyFans, and yes, she stopped having sex scenes after she got with him. However, she's creating content that other men are lusting over. Is that? I feel like that's almost the same, if not the same.
I feel like it depends on where she bridges that line. Because a lot of OnlyFans creators, like they talk to the people, they like do custom like type shit for people. But if she's just like taking the pictures, posting them for sale, then she doesn't interact with anybody. Like I don't think that's that much of a problem, in my opinion.
Do you think that she still has grounds to break up with him though, over porn?
Yeah, because I mean she's not creating like that emotional bond like mentally with anything. Because you got to think about it like an actor or actress, right? Like if they're doing a scene like where they're making out with somebody else or doing like a sex scene, like that shit's intimate as fuck. That person, they're probably both married to different people, but it's not really like that's like their job, you know?
I suppose. Now let's put it in real world context. A man comes up to your girl and says, "I'll give you $50 if you get naked right now, so I can take a picture of you."
But I think that's later. I think that's what the barrier is like it's online, you know?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just trying to see every perspective here. I'm on her side if she didn't do OnlyFans, but because she does OnlyFans, I'm a little on the fence.
Also depends on like the kind of like if it's like fucking like she's like in lingerie still, because I don't know if she does like anything too crazy. I didn't even know she did like fucking actual sex scenes.
Well, she did, and then when she got with Jinxie, she
might be just like when she got with Jinxie, she might be just being like a lot of lewd type shit, perhaps, and like it's like nothing more than like maybe just a little bit more risque than she would post on Instagram, like in a bikini or some shit. So maybe it's a little bit more lax in that. But again, he was okay with it.
Yeah.
So I think that's the biggest thing is that like it's all about what like they set their own boundaries.
That is true.
And
they are just a real relationship.
That was hers. Yeah. I mean, he must have. There's no way that she just like immediately dropped him, like and said, "Oh, you watch porn, I'm out." Like there had to have been like a discussion.
That's what he said in the. I watched the video because drama. He said like they had already talked about how porn is cheating, and that he even agreed that porn is cheating. Like,
and then she caught him
before this, and then she caught him. Yeah.
So yeah, I think that with that being said, then I think he's definitely in the wrong because obviously he set boundaries with her with the OnlyFans and everything like that. I mean, obviously he went into the relationship knowing that she was an
That's
OnlyFans
fair.
girl. So it's like if it was like a year in and she was just like, oh, by the way, I've been doing OnlyFans. But I mean, surely his chat would just spam him with the pictures anyway if it was a secret. So, but I mean, what can you do? You know,
It's like douche.
make your own. It's all about communication, folks. Set your boundaries. And honestly, good for her. She set a boundary and she stuck to it. A lot of girls, they just set a boundary, gets stepped over, and they go back.
Yeah.
So good for her.
It'd be
You
like
go,
that.
queen.
Get you a bag, girl.
But what else happened? Oh, the presidential debate happened.
That did happen.
And
And
that
didn't watch it though.
Didn't watch it, saw clips though, and that shit is funny. It is. I feel like Trump's not an idiot,
Yeah.
but damn is he good at making himself look like one.
They're eating dogs and cats. I don't know. Something about that.
Yeah, I've seen how it was like one person that like ate a cat, like in Springfield, Ohio, and they
Typical Ohio though. That's just Ohio behavior.
but they said that was like a Haitian immigrant, but it was just a black woman and illegal, like illegal
Ohio. Shout out Herb. You'd probably do that too.
Yeah, but she was just like a legal citizen, and I don't know if she was like on drugs or anything, but I saw like they arrested her and she had blood and everything all over her face and
Ew.
fur and shit.
What the fuck?
So
Would she eat it raw?
apparently,
She didn't even skin it first?
I don't think so. I think she just went at it. I think she was
Damn.
like she had to been like on bath salts or some shit.
That's bath salt behavior.
But what else did she do? Or I mean, there was like people were saying, I see like 911 calls saying like how they're taking geese and stuff, and it's just like, okay, well if they yoink a goose, then like that's in a public park, let them. If it was someone's like pet goose, it's a different story, man.
Are geese protected?
All I'm saying is, you know that meme where it's just like, life hacks. The squirrels in the park are free.
True.
So it's like in my mind, they're just following that life hack.
Yeah, but if you eat a city
If it was
squirrel,
true.
you're just eating garbage that people threw away.
No, if you eat like these squirrels are eating good here. They got nuts,
That is
Bird
true.
food.
There's a fair amount of trees here.
so I
and
mean,
nuts.
they're chilling. Just depends, obviously, but I mean,
If you're eating like a downtown squirrel, though,
true.
now we got problems.
But again, let them cook.
Literally.
But I mean, I don't know.
Please cook it.
I've never seen any. I haven't been fact checked. Haven't done any fact checking. Don't plan on doing any fact checking.
Of course not. We're the app squad.
So, yeah, I don't think it's actually happening because I feel like it'd be bigger news and like there would be more arrests and everything if that were the case. Just as many conspiracy cases, there'd be more evidence. I saw, what is it called? It's like a night show, like the one like where they go and make fun of like the Trump supporters and shit. But they had a TikTok that they were taking the pictures or like the lines from what they were saying and like putting like a fact check thing under it, and then one of them Kamala goes, me and Walls are both gun owners, and then they pause it and it's just like, false. We stole his gun.
That's a good one.
But
I mean, at this point, I'm kind of just done with politics, man. Well, like I care, but like I just don't care enough to get involved anymore.
it's just hard to, especially like,
It's just a drama show now.
yeah. Have you seen like the comparisons between the 2012 election versus the 2024?
No,
It was like, or
but
whoever,
I remember the 2012
It was just
election. It was just two
cordial,
guys
yeah.
talking. Yeah.
and then you skip forward to Donald Trump and Joe Biden, and they're just literally just mocking each other.
Yeah, it's just an insult game now. Well, they're trying to appeal to the new gen, but
True, and I'm
I
here
don't
for
know,
it, man.
bro.
I love it, but also it makes me not know anything makes me somehow dumber.
it does. Politics isn't supposed to be funny. Politics is supposed to be like the one thing we take seriously. You know?
True, but I'm still having fun.
Working or hardly working.
Both.
Huh.
I think that Trump still is going to win.
I mean, yeah. Most polls had him at, the ABC poll had him at like 96%. The CNN one, I think, had him at like 70%. Most of them in the debate were not that even.
I kept trying to tell my coworker, I was like, because she was like, oh, I can't wait for Kamala to win. I was like, she's not winning. And she's like, what do you mean? I was like, trust me. I predicted every presidential winning since Obama. Just 3 times, I guess. 4 times.
Well, which Obama?
Both of them.
4.
So I knew that Obama was going to win the first one because easy landslide.
Shout out Obama. We miss you.
The second one, that was the second one against Romney or Palin?
The first one was... Oh, whoa. I forget. I think the second one was Romney.
Okay, and then...
I forget.
Yeah.
I was like 8.
Either way.
So...
I think Romney was the first one.
Oh, true, actually. No, you're right.
And Sarah Palin was the next one. Unless it was McCain.
I remember we did one of those mock elections.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I remember. I remember being in elementary school, so that's the only reason why I know that it was... or no, 6th grade. I remember being in 6th grade when he was elected, so that's the only reason why I remember that it was...
Yeah, I casted my vote for Romney just because I thought it would be funny.
I went for Obama because, I mean, again, it's a popularity contest. You go for the one that's gonna win, and then so I knew Obama was gonna win twice. Donald Trump was gonna win because the other person was Hillary Clinton. So, like, and then
no, it was like I was 8 though, so I was like, well, everybody's gonna vote for Obama, so what if I just do Romney instead? And people were like, why'd you vote for Romney? I'm like, he's Romney.
I went for the bold choice of choosing it based off the animal.
Base as fuck.
So I went for the donkey.
That's solid.
I was like, which one's more funny? Like, that was literally my thought. I was like, haha, ass.
That's a good one. That's how most of their party votes, I think.
So, whew.
I don't vote.
Neither do I. I steal the stickers though. To pleasure.
Mamba.
To make it seem like I did, so no one asked me if I did. Like, if I find one on the floor, I put it on, so that way at work no one bothers me about it.
Base as fuck.
It's easy, bro. Just an easy life hack for you. If you don't want to vote, just write it down. Just say that you did.
Carry around one of those pocket Bibles too, so when they try to hand you a Bible, you just pull your own out. Yep.
That's why I keep 5 on me, so I can just go. Just in case they want to.
Actually, let me give you one.
Just one for every religion. Do they have a pocket? I don't know any other books.
I think the Jehovah's are the main ones who carry around the pocket ones, just because nobody wants to follow them. So they
please, somebody.
They're like, look, this is so like handy. You know what I mean? But
and then you say, ew, you want to give me a handy? and
their whole world crashes down because now they're gonna get kicked out.
You have to say it really loud too. It's like, oh, you want to give me a handy right here? Take off your helmet because they ride around on the bikes.
Yeah.
Do you think they wear pocket protectors? I sure hope they do.
They seem like the type.
Because if not, I mean, their pens are just gonna get all fucked up in their pocket.
Yeah.
Might get a hole in it or something. You don't want that. That's just not good.
I think that I had a friend in high school who was a Jehovah Witness.
Me too.
She didn't celebrate. She didn't celebrate anything. She didn't celebrate her birthday. She didn't stand up for the Pledge of Allegiance, which is fine, but also fuck you. She just, I don't know.
Did she wear long jean skirts?
She just always wore long pants in general.
See, I had one that was, I don't know if it was Jehovah Witness or if it was like a different.
But she also played sports though, so she would wear one sometimes.
This girl, she only wore long skirts. Like, not even, I don't know what the difference between a skirt and a dress is. I guess the dress might go all the way to your body.
Dress is long.
I think a dress is like something that starts at your shoulders and goes all the way down.
This is going to be 2 men trying to figure out what the hell a dress is.
And I think a skirt is just waist down. So she would wear jean skirts, or like she would just wear skirts, and then when she wanted to get more casual, it'd be a jean skirt.
Whoa, we're getting risky out here.
I remember one time these girls they brought her a pair of pants, and they had her try her on, and they didn't like force her or anything, but she put on these pants, and everyone was just like, "What the fuck? Go back and change. This is weird." But same thing, like, bruh, I mean, oh my god, around Christmas time, it was like,
imagine raising your child in an environment where they don't get to celebrate anything.
well, it was, and it sucked because like
depressing.
it was like the week before Christmas break, or like the week that Christmas break was going to start, and we're just watching movies in classes all the time, and we can't even watch shit like the Polar Express or anything because someone couldn't, like, it was against their religion, and it's just like, okay, well then you leave the room because I'm trying to fucking see where this train goes.
Polar Express is sick.
Like, fuck off.
Actual W movie.
Yeah, also looks weird though. If you look back at the animation.
Yeah, it's one of the, what is it called when something
Uncanny Valley.
Yeah, very Uncanny Valley.
But I was like, respect your religion and everything, but you got to go. Like, I need to see where this train goes. We have to get to the North Pole tonight.
Ooh.
So, sorry about it. Go to a different classroom.
Yeah, she was ours was the Santa denier too, and I was like, you're fucking stupid. Like,
Santa's fucking real, idiot.
like, come on, bro.
Who do you think brings the presents?
Do you think your parents got you an Xbox? Didn't get an Xbox.
My parents can't afford an Xbox.
I think Santa just doesn't come to your house because you don't believe in him. Dumbass.
How old were you when you lost the Santa, when you popped your Santa cherry? And what a weird way to say that. But when you found out Santa wasn't real.
Santa is Dr. Disrespect. I don't know what that was.
Yeah, I don't.
Where'd you get that?
Huh?
Did you buy another?
Yeah.
Scumbag.
The one died. You have like 3.
Yeah.
I was like, I know that he's fine because if one of them's dead, he has 2 more to go back on.
Whenever that one's done, I'll probably need one.
Are you 1 through 2 already?
It's been like 2 weeks.
No, because I bought mine from you like the day after that you got yours.
Yeah, but that was on 99. And the other ones were already, one was at like 70 already.
Which is also crazy because that was a day, yeah.
That conversation that I had with her was like, Santa's not real. But of course, me being a kid, I had to be defensive and be like, you're fucking wrong. Santa's real.
And how old were you?
It was like 6th grade.
You still believed in Santa in 6th grade?
My parents were very like,
they were really good at it.
I was not allowed to deny Santa.
Like, you weren't allowed to deny it, or like,
let me put this into perspective for you. My aunt's kids are still not allowed to deny Santa, and the youngest one is 17.
So the difference between Santa denial and Santa knowledge.
That's Santa indoctrination.
So you legitimately
I kind of always figured that like somebody doesn't just break into our fucking house and deliver presents.
Now.
No, I'm serious though. But like dude.
No, you can't just say, when I make fun of you for believing in Santa until 6th grade, you can't just imagine, well, I always knew, and just
well, that was when I was like, yo, is he real, bro?
You talking to all your friends like, so like Santa comes to your house too, right? Everyone's like, no. You're like, no, shut the fuck up. He does.
He does though. So I don't.
And they're like, no, my parents do. And you're like,
this guy's a Santa denier.
I found out I had to have been in like 1st grade. Like it got ruined very early for me.
Damn.
And that's because like
your life sucks.
Now I was sick because then I could just like legit just, instead of writing dumbass letters to Santa, I could just tell my parents what I wanted.
And thank them properly instead of being like, damn, Santa's so cool.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of fucked up now that I think about it.
It was pretty
actually kind of based of parents because they don't just take credit for the fact that you got cool shit.
True. I mean, depending on like the childhood, I guess. But I remember one time my dad got my brother a turtle. and he had got this thing like fucking like at least a month before Christmas. Like it had to have been. And he somehow had it hidden in the closet for that whole month and was like feeding it and taking care of it like this whole time. And somehow we didn't figure it out, which is really crazy. And I remember my brother opened up on Christmas Day, he opened up a package that was just like turtle food. And he's just like, what the fuck is it?
Why is there turtle food?
And then he took us to the closet where we saw the turtle. And I was just like, oh, sick.
That's cool. How long did it live for?
I want to say like at least 10, if not more years.
Damn.
We had that thing until trying to think timeline myself. At least until I was like a sophomore or junior in high school, and that was when we were in 4th and 5th grade at that point.
Wait, are turtles like tortoise? Do they get
No.
How old do they get?
I want to say probably max like 20, 25 years maybe.
Why different? Same thing, but one bigger.
One bigger, one like more. One's amphibious and one's reptilian.
Nah, that's bullshit. I think.
Because like a turtle is like a water animal that like goes onto land, but a tortoise is just the land animal.
That goes in water.
No, it doesn't. Tortoise is like the heat.
The fuck?
They live like 100+ years too, and they get massive.
Typical land animal diff.
Like my manager, he bought a tortoise, and I was like, why? I was like, that's the most boring animal you could have
It's gonna
gotten.
outlive you and your kids, and still be boring.
And that's what he said. He's like, well, it's something that I can literally pass on for generations.
Based as
And I
fuck.
was just
Actually,
like, all right.
it's actually based.
And if you've seen like some tortoises, like they are cool as fuck. Like they know their owners and shit. Like
You could put like a straw hat on it.
just let it meander on down through the thing.
Play some Darius Rucker while it walks around.
Don't know who that is.
Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel.
I know it.
Hey, mama,
Soul
rock me.
Sister.
Almost.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I was listening to country last night with Chad.
Can't wait to see that strike.
What are you gonna do?
Delete your channel.
I listen to music every night on YouTube, and they don't care.
That's what's crazy. YouTube.
I'll tell you,
At
it's just a
YouTube?
live react. I was talking to Red last night because we streamed last night, and you just can't
Hold
live
on.
react.
You actually streamed in the afternoon,
We went into nighttime.
but it started in the afternoon.
So what, is it an afternoon stream then?
Yep.
What if the majority of it is at night?
Well, the majority of it was in the afternoon.
What if it was though?
Then it'd be a night stream.
Well, then you're wrong. I think. I don't know.
We started at like 1 or 2, no?
3:30, 6 hours.
I feel like it was way longer than that because I was just chilling watching it for like the whole time I was awake.
That was funny.
Didn't really listen to it.
It was a good stream. He'd be a good guest. We should get him on.
Man says to buy a camera. The
Nice.
Bay Harper. Oh, that's one thing I wanted to talk to you about. Did you know the whole Ennio Dexter and everything? There's already like a new show for it. And
Huh?
it's been out since 2021.
What?
Yeah.
What is it called?
Dexter's like New Blood or like Resurrection or some shit.
What the? Is it on Netflix?
I don't know. I just know that it's a thing and that it's. I'm pissed I didn't know about it.
Dude. Why'd my voice crack? Dude. I'm gonna go watch that.
Yeah, I'm pissed. I'm so pissed because like I was watching.
Well, low key, it's for the best because now it cooked a couple seasons probably.
Yeah. Well, I mean, no, it's only one season.
Oh, well, never mind. Then it was just a waste of time.
So apparently like, this is like the next thing is like the end, I guess.
It's
Like,
just
it's
one season.
I had to see like the end of this season to see because I mean I hear rumors that they're doing another one and I think that's the rumors I've been hearing, but I didn't realize they did that first one first.
This Babe Harbor Butcher guy just never gets caught, dude.
But I was scrolling through TikTok and then it was like a Dexter edit and then there was like some scenes where I didn't recognize from the original show and I was just like, was I just not paying attention? I'm looking at the comments, they're like, that's one thing I hated about that new season or some shit like that. I was just like, huh? New season? And then I looked it up, and sure enough, it's 2021. It's been here all along, right in our faces.
Dude, who makes like a spin-off for like him just going somewhere else? That's so dumb. Why not just put it at the
honestly,
same show?
From the things like the edits that I've seen, it kind of makes sense because it's like it's a time jump. It's a pretty big time jump from.
I mean, even still though, that's what Breaking Bad did. That allegedly,
they did do that, but that also was like years and years after too. Remember, Breaking Bad ended in like 2012.
True. Well, I mean, like with the
and that shit came out like in 2019
with Walter coming back when he's old and shit.
Oh no, yeah, but that wasn't that much of a time jump. That was like
2 years,
1 or 2. I think this one's like a 5+. I think even like a 10-year jump.
Yeah.
And there's like one spoiler that I'm thinking of that might not be a spoiler because it doesn't make sense to me. But there's like a little jump. That jump ages it, and you can tell because of one of the characters.
Fortnite.
Dexter and Fortnite.
What the hell else happened in life? How's work?
Pretty good. I'm just chilling now. Told him I'm staying, and basically it. I'm just chilling, knowing I'm the best. It's hard to not be the best for me. So it's like, one thing that happened that was cool is like I stayed late on Wednesday morning.
Mm-hmm.
Stayed late. Ended up, I was only going to stay like 20 minutes late to finish something up, but then I started talking to my manager, and then that 20 minutes turned into an hour and a half.
Oh,
which was cool because I got a bunch of overtime, and I got to leave at like fucking 3 a.m. yesterday.
Easy.
So easy win. And then he was telling me like about basically how much like I'm liked already throughout, like not only just like the store, but like higher up too, and how the person that's in charge of like our whole region is like mentions me by name whenever people need somebody. And like apparently other managers are coming to my manager asking for me to go there. I'm what they call the retail warrior, so they just want me.
Yeah,
just need me.
You're the Home Depot warlord,
dude. Oh my god, there's this one dude that comes in. We do like an announcement. When we're closing, I do like one every like at the 10-minute mark, like 10 minutes before close. I do one every 2 minutes.
Is this the guy? Is he back?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So which guy are you talking about?
The one who buys suspicious things.
Oh no.
Oh.
Apparently he hasn't come back in a while.
Probably changed store. Gotta avoid patterns.
Yeah.
Dexter taught me that.
But now this dude comes in. He complains about the amount of announcements that we're making.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah. And he just complains. And I told him last time, I was like, dude, if you don't want to hear it, because the last time I had enough of it, and I was just like, if you don't want to hear it, you can shop somewhere else. And he's just like, why should I have to shop somewhere else? You shouldn't be making that much announcements. And I was like, if I didn't make those announcements, then there'd still be people in the store. He's like, how do you know that? And I said, because it's 11 o'clock and you're still checking out.
We've only had this business for 150 years, so we just don't have enough research pool to know that people won't leave if we don't make an announcement. Like, this guy's brain dead.
Yeah. And then he comes back on Tuesday night, and then he's wearing headphones. I see him. I'm like, instantly connect the dots. He was like, he's wearing headphones so that he can say that he didn't hear the announcements. So I'm just thinking, I was like, well, that sucks for you, bitch, because I'm just going to turn off all of the registers. So he ends up, I'm making the announcements like normal. And then the only reason why he came up was because one of the people that were working had told him, like, they went in front of him, like, made him take off his headphones and was just like, hey, we're closing, you gotta start going up. And then the whole way he's complaining to them, and he's not like an asshole about it, but it's just fucking
just like old man complaining.
Yeah. Like he's an asshole to me, but like to everyone else is like, it's not your fault. Well, you're not the one.
You're petty back. So
yeah. And then he's sitting there around complaining, and then karma hits him right in the back, and he's there for like 10-20 extra minutes because his card keeps declining.
Ooh. And
I'm just like, and he leaves with nothing, and I go, have a nice night. Slam the door shut. You get fucked, bitch.
I love the world.
I love being petty, man. It's the best.
Shout out God. You probably did that. Maybe. Do you guys get a lot of people that you have to ban? Do you guys ban people?
For the most part, we get a lot of thievery going on around here. People steal weird things. Beer, I understand that. Food, understand that. Like expensive things that are like kind of like useful, understand that. But motherfuckers are stealing like fucking like vibrators. Some motherfucker walked out with a shopping cart full of foot insoles.
Huh.
And smart, you know, they're worth a lot of money. They're like $50 a pop. We lost like $3,000 right there. And it's
that actually is smart.
But it's like, who are you going to sell these to? Like, that's the biggest thing is like, usually people steal something to resell it. If not indulge in it themselves. But what are you going to do with all those foot insoles?
I mean, you could probably Alibaba shop. But boom. That's actually not enough though.
It's just, yeah, it's like,
you're gonna have to sell them on Facebook Marketplace for like $20 each.
And then the police report's already been made, so they're gonna look out for fucking big case of fucking foot insoles being.
God damn it!
So it's like it doesn't make any sense. But yeah, we ban a few people. I've had to ban a couple people, mostly just homeless people, because they just blatantly steal like the stupidest shit. Again, if it's like fucking food, drinks, or whatever, like I'll fucking buy that for you, homie. But you just stole a fucking 30-pack of lighters. I'm not gonna let you walk out with that.
He's got to get his pipe up somehow, bro. What do you want? The vibrator thing, I actually also kind of get. Well, wait, is it a guy stealing it or a girl stealing it?
Both.
Because if it's a girl, they might not want to see the transaction.
True, but sometimes it's the last one was a guy.
Well, so maybe he wants a vibrator and he doesn't want his wife to find out.
Either way, I mean, even if there's the transaction thing is stupid, just buy other things, and then they see a transaction.
True.
And throw away the fucking receipt. I don't know, but no, you're just fucking a freak. Like that's all it is.
True.
Like I'm sitting here and just like, I remember one time, one of the coworkers, he thought someone was stealing because she was like being all weird whenever he had to like take off like the spider wrap, like the alarm system for one of the things.
Right.
And then he came up to me, he's like, hey, like this lady's being like super weird and like awkward. Like I think she like might have stole something. And then I had him, like she left and I had him print the receipt from her transaction. And I was like, what? So what was she doing? Like she was just being like weird. She was like, yeah, she was like weird and like nervous. And then I look at it and she bought like a vibrator. And I was just like, she was being weird and nervous because she's buying a vibrator and the person that's unwrapping it for her looks like they're 12. So she probably felt a little bit awkward in that situation.
Fair enough, yeah.
Like people feel the same way like whenever they fucking put up. My favorite, when people you'll see like those posts on Reddit or like Twitter or something where people like are like the cash register or the cashiers probably don't judge me or whatever. They probably don't care, or like the cashier perspective, like I don't care what you're buying. Like I'm not paying attention to that shit.
I would be giving them shit.
I pay attention, and it's funny as fuck. Especially whenever like I remember one person came up and they had like they bought anti-diarrhea pills.
Dude, that's
tough. And they were like, where's the bathroom? Like over there, and go fast.
I'd be like swiping, be like, trouble.
I've always thought about making like comments like that, but then I just know that
no, you'd get in trouble, bro.
Oh yeah, people would get so
somebody would get mad about it.
Like buying tampons, like, oh, that time of the month, huh? Speaking of tampons, I had to do I did a very nice thing. And it's not really nice, just basic human fucking like just being a person. And this lady wanted like this certain box of tampons, and we didn't have the one that she found on the shelf was like someone busted into it and fucking stole like a handful of them. Fucking weirdos. And I couldn't find.
Weird.
I said that we had some that came, but they were still breaking down our truck, and so I was just like, yeah, I can. I mean, I can mark it down for you. And she's just like, yeah, okay, I'll do that. Like, I still want it. And I was like, okay. And I just gave her like $2 off the package.
Huh.
So, yeah, I mean,
You're pretty much a hero.
I'm like a feminist hero or whatever. So it's like,
what about like fights and stuff? You guys get a lot of fights in the store?
I mean, not during, we had I can't say that actually. There's a few like yelling matches. I had one guy that like, he was in a riding cart and he just basically rammed some lady in the ass as like, he was like bending over to like grab something and like she fell over and then he just laughed at her and then drove away. And so
that's funny though.
It was funny, and she wasn't like hurt or anything. She was angry, but like not like furious. She was just like, I just don't want him doing that to anyone else. And then so like speaking of bans, like I banned him. I told him like he left, and I said, hey, just so you know, don't ever come back here. And then he's just, huh? I was like, you know what you did. And I was like, don't make me go through the embarrassment of having to repeat myself. And then he's just like, drove away.
Fair enough.
I think I told the story of that one guy that tried to get he tried to scam us by saying that he didn't get his change back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I banned that guy. Haven't really done too much.
What's the angriest somebody's ever got at you? Like a customer?
It was this old man. Typical. I was working the customer service desk. He had bought the wrong product and he wanted to exchange it for another one, but he did not have his receipt. Our system legitimately just does not allow, like if he was getting the same thing, I could do it easy peasy. But because he's getting a different item, it doesn't matter if it's the same price or anything, the system just doesn't allow it. And so like I have to basically process whatever he's getting or whatever he's bringing back as a return, and then he gets the money back to go buy the new product.
Right.
He didn't understand that, and then he started getting angry. I was like, dude, I literally can't do anything about this. Like if you want to do this, I need the receipt. And then he goes, I'm tired of this. Like he's like, are we gonna have a problem? And I go, we can if you want to. And then he's just like, give me your manager right now. I was like, okay. And then she's a bitch. So I was like, gladly. And she comes up and she's just like, yeah. He's like, this guy won't exchange this for a different product. He's like, yeah, we can't do that. And then he ended up, we were able to like process like the return like as in some other way, just to get him out of the store. But that's probably the angriest one, at least at this store, I think.
Dude, working at that amusement park before I went to that job was crazier than the army. I saw so much like random violence.
Huh. Well, yeah, I mean,
remember
it's
the carousel story?
Yeah,
I don't think I've told that on the podcast.
I think you did. I think it was an earlier episode.
That was an early one. What was another good one? When I got called racist, that was a good one.
I think that was in the same story.
Fuck. What else happened? Oh yeah, and there was the video, but that one, I'm pretty sure we talked about that one.
That was all in the same episode.
Damn it.
I think, just to wrap that up, this conversation, I think that it's just crazy to think that there's people out there, like I get mad at customer service workers and I'll talk frustrated and angrily, but I make it very clear I'm not angry at you.
Yeah.
And I'm not mad at you. Like I'll never actually yell at the person. I'll be like, so what the fuck do I do? Type shit. And then, but people that actually like think that the fucking cashier that's making $10 an hour can change the price on something, that's like, especially one that's like by a big like brand, is insane.
Yeah, people think they're going to like a mom and pop shop.
Let me get this for $5.
But it's a chain that employs millions of people.
Just like, well, what's $1 going to hurt the company? I was like, dude, this is my job. I'm not going to lose my job for your $1.
Bruh.
So fucking people are stupid, entitled, fucking pussies.
Oh my gosh. Now you're in the wrong now.
I remember people just always think that like they deserve everything.
A lot of people have main character syndrome.
It's like, this store is not closing, I'm still in it. No, bitch, I'm gonna lock the doors. And if the doors are locked while you're in here, then I'm gonna call the police for trespassing. So have fun with that. And the police response time here is fast. I call them 30 minutes. Not 30 minutes, damn, that'd be bad. But 1 minute later, they're here.
You know what really irks me?
Gay.
People that show up late for work, like on the regular.
I think it depends. I hate it, but I'm not like too upset about it.
Well, the reason it makes me mad is because, well, it depends on the job too, but a lot of the times when you do that, you're affecting other employees who just want to go home. Like, not in every job, right? But certain jobs, like, yeah. If you show up late, I have to stay there until you show up. So, like, that's cool and all. Like, I get overtime, but it's also like, it's been 30 minutes, bro. I'm trying to leave.
That mostly only happens with, like, second shift type things. Like, when you're a closer.
Yeah.
Because you're waiting for, or like when you're an opener waiting for the closer. That's usually when it happens. But even like in the morning, bruh, these motherfuckers, like the store opens at 6. You're supposed to be here at 6 so that there's someone here for when the customers come in. But your ass is showing up at 6:30 every day. This isn't really fucking helping anything.
Yeah.
And I have this one lady at work. She always comes in at like she's scheduled at 6. Always comes in at like 6:30, and then walks around and does whatever for 30 minutes to an hour. Doesn't actually start doing anything till like 7:30, and then she'll go, "Oh, I don't have any time to do anything." I was like, bitch, if you would have been here on time and got to work right when you got to work, you would have an extra hour and a half, maybe even 2 hours to do all the shit that you need to do.
Bruh.
Like, people always complain about how if people complain about not having time, there's only certain situations where you don't have time. But because you are late, it's not an excuse that you don't have time. That's your fault.
Yeah.
Like, one time is different, but every fucking day, that's like, go leave earlier. Like, it's not hard.
Same traffic every day. I wonder if it will clear up the next day.
Like, there's one of the ladies comes at 4, always arrives at 4:30. Excuse? I live 30 minutes away. Okay, then leave 30 minutes earlier. like you know this. Like, it's not like, I knew, like, when we lived in the other town, I knew that it took me 30 minutes to get to work. So I would leave more than 30 minutes before I had to be at work. So I was at work on time.
Well, yeah, but you're a reasonable human who can make calculations like that. They're idiots, you know?
Yeah, and these people are in charge too, which is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, let's promote people that can't follow the most basic rule of working, is to work.
My favorite thing is that, like, people are so scared to like if I need them for something, like, it's where are you? But the second that I'm like I'm supposed to be there at 10. If I'm not there at 10:01, I'm getting spam called by everyone. I'm just like I literally put my phone on do not disturb when I'm driving to work.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like, I'm not even gonna deal with that fucking bullshit.
Might as well. Fuck it. You're already almost there. Fucking oh, you know what else happened? Did you see the drama with Ubisoft again?
No.
So they put out a new, what the fuck? Buzz. What the fuck? Is it from the fan, maybe? No. Maybe lower to the ground is more electromagnetic radiation. I don't know. Ubisoft put out a trailer for the new Assassin's Creed again, which people already have a problem with, which is whatever. I'm not in that drama. Don't care. Assassin's Creed is cool. But the issue is now they botted their comments on the YouTube trailer. So if you look through you know how like
this looks great.
Every art spammer is like a first name, last name, 4 numbers, you know, every time. if you look at their YouTube comments, it will be like, well, it's different now because people realize now they deleted all of them.
Wait, are they actually spamming like words or?
No, it would be like, now that all the weirdos are gone, can we talk about how cool this game looks? Hard eyes. And then every single one that was like that, first name, last name, bunch of numbers, had 5K likes exactly. And it would be like, I don't know, whatever, the weather looks so cool in this game. The weather, I'm glad they went with weather dynamic weather in this. Wow, this game looks so beautiful. 5K likes, 5K likes, 5K likes. All the accounts are created within a month of each other.
Beautiful. I saw another weird thing via Twitter. MXZ is having like a bot spam issue, and someone's like, or not someone, but these bots are like going onto his videos and they're just spamming like names. Like it's literally, I don't know if
the fuck
editing me, put picture here. So these people are just spamming like names.
That's got to be like a social experiment. Like what the fuck is that?
Let's see if it says anything. Harris, Michelle, Lopez, Joseph.
Is this like a fucking
wake up a sleeper cell?
Yeah, is this like a fucking like a code gram? Like what the fuck is that? HML. No, that's not a word.
Yeah, I was that's what my first thought was.
YJ, that's not a word.
There's no vowels.
This also could just be schizo.
But this is different people across different videos.
True.
This is just one of the pictures that he put.
What if it's a different letter that makes the word?
But there's still no vowels.
Oh. No. We're gonna figure this out. Oh, no. Oh, there's so many.
Like it's not even in alphabetical order.
This is like cryptic, bro. This has to mean something. There's no way.
I don't know. We'll get to the bottom of this MXC. Isaac.
Imagine it's just doxing every human he knows.
But it's just names. Like that's the thing. Like, but whose name is Hall?
Bro.
Whose name is Young? Like this is
last names.
Joseph Smith, Eric Hall, Ronald Wilson, Paul Miller, Jessica Wilson, Jason Lewis, Jose Johnson, David Walk. Huh.
Dude, I refuse to believe this isn't some kind of fucking...
Wait, no, this is definitely...
Maybe it's just my schizo brain, but this is... like, this has to mean something. There's no way.
But I think you're onto something about the first and last. Michelle Lopez, Joseph Thomas, Stephen Young, Joseph Lee,
but
Kevin Jones.
The way they did it, too, is weird because not everyone is like first name, last name, but...
It goes Melissa Clark, Cynthia Davis, Gary Martin, Ruth Jones, Jason Lewis, Jose Johnson, David Walker.
What the fuck is this?
Because it starts off with the fucking last name, so it just continues.
Maybe somebody... I bet you somebody on Reddit already figured this shit out. Hold up. Phone check.
I'll sit here. I'm gonna clickbait MXZ's name in this title again. That way we get more views.
Easy clap.
They did what to MXZ's channel?
They do this as a form of spam, but most techniques that stop spammers don't detect names, so they leave the comments up, and then the comments later get modified.
Oh, so screenshot that. Hear that, folks?
We cracked the case.
Did we actually have a conspiracy theory and solve it within 1 minute?
That's how you know that I'm right about every other conspiracy theory I've ever talked about. Boom, figured it out. Just like that.
I want to, there's these one guys that, like, those people I was talking about that were recommended in their shit or vice versa. And their whole thing is like conspiracy. Not really conspiracy, but like, it's like a little bit of both conspiracy with like real evidence, I guess. I don't know. It's hard to explain. But these guys like are famous, kinda. And I wanna talk to them. I wanna talk to you guys.
Do you know about like the Bohemian Grove and shit?
I know that what's weird about the Bohemian Grove to me is the fact that allegedly where it's set, it's like it's just an actual street, and like the place that you actually have to go to is like a mile.
Well, they have like a clubhouse. That's like where they meet up.
That's what's weird is that it's like public.
Well, public.
But you can go there. Like
you know what's really weird? Have you seen the building across the street from the clubhouse? It's some weird like business looking place that gets no business and has an owl painted on the front of it.
Where the big owl statue is.
Yep.
But
and people
it could
think
just be
probably cameras like inside of it.
Could just be OVO Drake.
I don't know what that means.
Drake's like symbols like a for OVO is like a owl.
Drake.
But maybe that ties it all together.
Noticed that you didn't like my tweet last night of me calling out Drake again.
Well, I also noticed that you didn't like any of the App Squad tweets for the last ever.
Well, that was the first time I opened Twitter in 6 months. It was for a bit. I got to keep the infinite bit going where I just tweet at Drake and say I'm going to fight him. And then he never answers because I don't tag him.
He gets him.
Nobody ever sees it.
He gets him. Trust me.
Yeah, he's scared, I think. Yuki? Oh, it's Yuki. Well,
I got a PS5 again.
Do you?
It's in that bag.
You gonna play Spider-Man?
Have to.
You gonna finish it?
Have to.
Liar.
Because if I don't, then this will be like the second time in a row where I just give it back to him and not finish it. So I have to. So hopefully I'll have from now, because yesterday I was busy doing all the other shit for our podcast.
Hello.
And then I took like an hour break before I went to sleep. I literally, dude, I'm setting my schedule. I'm setting it up right. As a sober Andy, I'll get into sober Andy in a second. But I've been so productive to where I'm giving myself Sunday as like a day off to like a full day off. And like the only time I'll do any like content shit is like if I'm streaming.
Right.
And then everything else, like Monday through Saturday, just full on content, do whatever. I want to finish editing an episode by Monday. I want to be able to make all the TikToks and everything for that on Tuesday. I need to make a backlog of, because I haven't made TikToks for like 99% of the episodes. So I want to go back and make TikToks for all the other episodes that I haven't made it for. And then do that Tuesday through Saturday. And then also like do emails and anything else, set up other shit that I want to set up. And then obviously Saturday record, or Friday, whichever one it may be. And then just keep on going. And
it's crazy how not being intoxicated increases that.
Oh yeah, I mean even today, bro.
I stopped smoking weed and I'm doing things.
Yeah, it's crazy. And like now I'm gonna, like this morning, bro, I went out and like fucking took care of a bunch of shit. I had a return at a store that I had to go bring back that I actually went and did. I got rid of all the books.
Dumb.
And
easy profit.
Well, I donated them. They're not fucking.
You already made enough.
Yeah, I got my money, and the other ones like there's like no traction on them on eBay at all, even with promotions. So it's like no point.
Yeah.
So, made my money. Some other person who goes into that store will make the same mistake, and then, well, not a mistake. Maybe they'll sell it, but who cares? I made my money. I made a fucking 200 times profit. So
easy.
Worth it. But that being said, this is the exact 2-week mark of being sober, and
yeah, how's the sober arc going?
It's lit, you know. Like nothing like too crazy. Like I don't have withdrawals. I think that's the biggest thing. And then
you have like mental withdrawals though.
Yeah, I mean, but it's not even like that bad to the point where like I'm like I want a drink. I don't need one.
Yeah. And I still get those every once in a while.
And like I'm like before I was on this train of thought, I would not be able to leave work without like in past like the beer aisle without getting something.
Yeah.
Now, like not even a second thought. Like I just go home. And so it's like I don't know. It's easy, but it's also hard. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like
it's kind of like a breakup, right? Like after like a month, it gets easier, but then like some things will happen that like remind you that it exists. Like I'll be in the car with Jason, he'll be smoking weed, and I'm like, oh, I kind of want weed, and then I'm like, never mind, I fucking hate weed. Like an hour later.
Yeah, I mean, that's the way I'm like, if I were, like, even just like last night, it was like 6-7 p.m. and I already been up for like 20 something hours at that point. But I was just like,
grinder. If
I was drunk, or if I had drank when I got home, I wouldn't be awake right now.
Yeah.
So it's just like, it's better, and I think that this is a good starting point. 2 weeks. I mean, they say if you can make it past 2 weeks, you're good. So,
in terms of what? Just withdrawals? Or
no,
what?
just with any sort of addiction. Like, it's like the 2 week hump. Like, if you can,
I feel like that's not true.
If you do something for like, and same thing. Like, if you let's say you like work out every day for 2 weeks. If you do that, if you do it for 2 weeks, then you've built that habit. So I've done the reverse and destroyed a habit.
Yeah.
So
I suppose. I still think we were talking about this
maybe it's 3 weeks.
the other day, but I thought it was 30 days. I've always heard 30 days, but
2 weeks, 30 days, same thing, just twice.
Yeah, I mean, sure. Just times it by 2. That's like not even that much. I think you should push to at least a month.
No, I'm going to.
Yeah.
And even then, I think I'm going to do like that plan. And then even then, like, I talked to her about it while she was here, on her lunch. And I said, I'm going to get like a 12 pack, limit myself to 6 and leave other 6 in the fridge for the next week.
I'm telling you, that'll be your big test. Because if you can do that, then you'll show that you're capable of changing that habit.
Yeah.
Because rewinding a year, well, even 2 months ago, Momo and we both have the same problem, really, where if we have something that intoxicates us in front of us, we just drink it or smoke it. You know what I mean? Like, if I have a cart in my room, I'll wake up and be like, do I have to do anything today? I could wait till tomorrow. Then I smoke. And then I do that for 6 months and then 2 years. And then now I'm here.
And we're chilling.
Yeah. But anyway, that'll be your real test.
Yeah.
I know that I can't pass that test. That's why I don't buy carts anymore.
Even then, like, I'm not even gonna, like, I'm gonna drink the next weekend just as a nice little reward to myself. But
whoa, give me some.
It'll only be 6.
It's fine.
And then I want 3. I want more than 3. So I'll buy you like your own 6.
Yeah.
But then also your parents are coming next week too.
Oh wait. Yay. Nah, I'm kind of excited, but also I forgot that it's my mom's birthday in 5 days.
Well,
didn't get her anything.
Well, yeah, 6 days.
My siblings and I we just get like collective. We get like 5 things, and we're like, we all got this, and then we split the
I'm
cost.
gonna get her something, and then I'm gonna make you look so bad.
Don't do that, please, for the love of God.
I got you this.
That's so fucked up.
It's gonna be like a fucking. Are they flying or driving?
Flying.
Fuck! I was gonna be like, here's a brand new TV.
I got you a Cybertruck.
What can I get her?
Just give her a book, dude. Just give her one of the books off your shelf. She loves fucking books, fucking nerd. Love you, Mom.
What kind of books does she like?
Not those.
Give her The Cage. It's about the Holocaust.
She actually might like that one.
Read it in high school. Have 2 copies because I stole one.
Like dramas and stuff.
I can just give her book theories. Give her the Vault Tech Survival Guide.
She'd love that, yeah.
It's kind of a drama.
You know what I was thinking about too? I was like, if they come here, which they probably will, like to hear, you know what I mean? There's gonna be so much like dumb shit that I have to explain. Like the sign in the bathroom that just says yes.
Well, that's encouragement.
It's just funny though. Like they're definitely gonna ask about it, and I'm gonna be like, Yes.
What else would you have to explain?
The other picture in the bathroom that is just a picture of a sink.
But come on, that's fucking sick.
It's cool. It's just
This is
like
where you
the sign outside my room that says warning gaming or whatever it's.
I'm gaming
I
inside.
don't look at it. I forget it's there.
Fucking. I hope that one of them goes and tries to. They're like, oh, the bathroom.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
For those of you who don't know, we have on our pantry. We put up a sign that says bathroom. It's not the bathroom. What else do we have to explain? The W perhaps, but
nah. If they don't know that, that's a no. That's kind of it. But I mean, they're not gonna go in your shit. But
I'll give them a tour. Come on in, guys.
Fortnite.
This is where I play Fortnite. Maybe we have to explain the 100 candles that are on this shelf. Why do you have so many candles? Shut up, Mom.
My mom loves candles. She'll be like, is this fucking strawberry? No.
No, that's a fucking candle, idiot. Is this strawberry?
I don't want them to come here.
I do. It's going to be fun.
But I mean, just not to this apartment.
I do.
It'll be cool. It's just weird. Dude.
I don't know. I feel like because this is like the first time I've ever like had stuff in an apartment.
It's like my world's colliding.
So it's like, well, I want to show off, man. Like I've never had like a place like this of like my own.
You ever seen a table like that? Real wood.
I mean, that's what's crazy too, man. Like we had a folding table for years.
Yeah.
With 2 chairs and 2 metal ones.
We had 3 people for most of it. Shout out the metal chair.
Now we have a fucking free couch. I mean, everything's just coming together. Like every fucking week, it just comes together more and more.
Yeah, it looks good.
Like this rug, they call me crazy putting rugs on a carpet. But look how cool this place looks.
Yo, this place is an apartment. Yo. What
else would they have to get off my wire? Oh wait, I did that myself. I can show my pop collection.
So this is my favorite pop.
This is Spider-Man. This is Spider-Man. This is Spider-Man. I have so many Spider-Man ones. That's Spider-Man. Damn, bitch, this.
Are you just not realizing that you love Spider-Man? Like,
nah, I just love Spider-Man.
That'll be fine. I would prefer that they don't, but I'm also like, whatever. If you want to come over, I guess.
I think they should, you know? I mean, that's just me.
They're going to want to. So.
I really wanted, like, my dad's the only one that's been in here. But I really wanted to, also, my mom keeps saying that they came into our apartment once, like at the old one. I'm just like,
your mom can't even walk upstairs.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, there's no way you went inside.
Yeah.
I was like, I would have, like, maybe my dad did, but even then, I don't even remember. You guys literally just picked me up.
I don't think that happened.
I don't think so either. I think they just saw pictures and assumed.
Yeah. We're going to the rodeo.
Rodeo.
Is
that on a Saturday or a?
It has to be Saturday.
Might be able to.
The only thing, it's in Fort Worth though, so it's like an hour and a half.
Not that far.
True. I don't know. Never been there.
You went to. That's where your VA is.
The hell's the VA? No, I'm kidding. How far was that?
Probably like an hour and a half.
Oh,
I don't know.
Fuck.
I just remember I remember being really nice, and I was just like, this is really ghetto now, and I didn't like it. But I mean, also we're gonna do about your. We're gonna have to record the podcast early on Friday.
I think we'll have to do it probably like same time. They land like Friday at like 7 p.m. or something.
Oh, then we'll just do it Friday afternoon or some shit.
Yeah. Same usual time or whatever. So.
We can't say usual time, but when we record at a different time every week.
Yeah, same time as always.
Just the usual. Sir, I've never seen you before in my life. Have you ever done that? That's like one of the harmless pranks that I like to do. It's just like
the usual.
Yeah, just the usual. Or like just pretending like you know somebody when they don't.
I've done like pretending to know somebody before, but like
as a bit,
not the
like
usual.
As a bit for yourself, or like
to make myself tee hee hee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's been so long.
That's kind of how I like. I don't know. I'll be like, "Yo, what's up, bro? How you been?"
It's a long time no see. What are you looking at, bitch?
You okay? Canute was reading Nick's breakup tweet.
Start crying.
No, it's just Canute though. You know what I mean?
Me and Malena have decided to go different ways.
Why does he sound like that? Cake pop.
Damn, I sound so ignorant and like panned his episode. We said something about like Norway, but I got Norway confused with Sweden, and I was like talking about IKEA.
Whoops. You just don't know geography, bro. That's not on you. That's the American government.
Also, that TikTok, man. I love that.
That was a funny one. Yeah, I like that.
What's Wales?
It's like England, too.
Aye.
He's from Wales. That was so funny. I watched it like 10 times. Didn't comment, though. Fuck you.
Didn't repost or favorite either.
I liked it.
Gotta like, repost, favorite, and share. That's how we get the algorithm.
And you hit the 3 buttons and you go to other.
And obviously, if you comment, that'd be sick. I should comment
forgot, honestly. It was just 2 a.m.
And actually, it went live at 6:30 a.m. Also, yeah, I messaged you because your thing said that you were online at like 6. Green dot and everything.
Yeah, I don't know why it was green.
That's why it's weird. Yeah.
The fuck?
Like, if anything, yellow.
Yeah.
But no, it was green. I was just like, huh, who's up? That's weird. And then my favorite thing is like when the door is like closed and like the fans are running and stuff like that, don't hear nothing. Well, if you're out here, you can hear everything.
You hear my alarm go off like 20 times?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can also hear you snore. We'll be out here like she'll be on lunch, and then you'll hear from the other. And then she'll be like, I think he's still sleeping. should be quiet. But as soon as like I hear that like the alarm go off, I'm like, all right, I can do stuff now.
And then I fell back asleep. I did that literally like 10 times today. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even. I'm talking about like just a normal, like I can hear like your alarm go off.
You want to know what my alarms were for today? I did 9:50, 10 a.m., 10:01. I ignored all 3 of those. Well, I woke up and just turned them off. Then I went and I was like, I can sleep more. 10:30, turned that one off. 11, turned that one off. Then I woke up.
Why so early?
I like to be awake.
Touche. What time did you go to sleep though? Then
like 2 a.m. because I had to do laundry.
2 a.m. I need to do laundry.
The douche.
I was gonna do it. I hate like when you have to do it and then you forget and then there's like the last minute thing that you got to do.
Yeah, I was pissed because I was like about to go shower and then I was like, wait a minute, I have no pants. And then I had to go do laundry.
Since you don't go anywhere, how much do you reuse pants?
Depends. I don't know,
or
man.
just clothes.
Sometimes it's just like I feel gross, so like I'll just change the whole fit. But some days I'll go like 2 days with pants.
For me, bro, like legit, unless like I care that much, I'll just like I can like rock a fit. Like staying at home.
The one thing I
like,
don't mess is the upper body. I always change my shirt.
I change mine depending on like the breathability.
Yeah.
Like if I'm sweating, then I'll change it. But if I'm just like if I've been chilling like for the last like 10 days, I can rock the same shirt.
It just feels gross though.
It just depends on how much you. I mean, you have a lot of body hair, so I bet that feels grosser for you.
Yeah.
As for someone like me, it's just just fat, so it's like it's
I'm built like a fucking carpet, dude.
I got like nothing, so I'm chilling. Like that's why it's kind of crazy I even have facial hair, honestly. Took 20 years to get this shit. Not even 20 years, 3 years.
I can't imagine you with a shaved face.
You remember? I look like a dumbass bitch.
I don't remember.
It looks so. I look like such a baby.
I don't think I ever remembered you without at least having like the chin.
Let me see if I'm pretty sure I have the drive on here. I do have the drive on here.
I remember when you shaved your head. You looked dumb as hell.
I had no facial hair.
Uh-huh.
Also, I look pretty sick with it, bitch.
I like the top knot arc much better. Bring back the top knot.
Now I have to shave my fucking sides. Shaving the sides is... If you have to keep up with something, I don't want it.
Face.
Like, I already forget to wash my hair enough as it is. I had facial hair.
I'm telling you, I don't remember you ever not having at least like that part.
I gotta clear out my drive.
You got a whole damn terabyte in that motherfucker.
No, it's only... Where do you see it?
Nah.
I don't know either.
I just remember when you bought it for Dom's dumbass music video that he never fucking posted. Piece of shit.
That was a good investment. $10 a month for like fucking 5 terabytes.
Oh, I thought I was buy it for some reason.
Nah, everything is... Let's talk about that, right? Everything is subscription based. What the fuck is up with that? And I get some of it.
That's your fault.
Yeah, I mean, because I indulge. Just because I indulge in a little bit of something doesn't mean I want to, like, bruh, Premiere Pro, gotta pay for that monthly. And not, like, and then fucking Discord bots. Let's talk about Discord bots.
Oh my fucking
God. I would pay, like, for me 6, I would 100% pay monthly if I could add it onto more than one server. If I'm paying monthly for something, I should have
even
unlimited.
Netflix lets you have multiple accounts, and they're greedy as shit.
Like I would pay that $10 a month if I could have multiple servers, like with the same bot. Like it doesn't make any sense why I shouldn't be able to. And number 2, everything, literally every single feature that is not the basic, like welcome to the server, or like I don't even know what it's just like basic mod controls. Anything that you would need, like your social interactions or like anything else, anything beyond the most basic shit is part of the premium.
Ugh.
And it's just like, why would I? And then to charge monthly for that is understandable. Because it takes a lot, especially now that Discord's like the only place people talk now. I understand why you're charging that, because it takes a lot for that bot. You have to put a lot of... I know the back end. I know how the back end will work. It takes a lot for it to run fucking millions of servers.
I remember when they were free.
And me too. And that's why it pisses me off. It's just like, give me access to multiple servers. Like if I can choose...
All I'm saying is it wasn't an issue when there was on hundreds of thousands of servers for free. But now that it's on millions, now they can make $1 billion a year. Probably. I don't know.
And then now like we got subscription services that... The whole reason why we got subscription services like Hulu, Netflix, and stuff was that because it was cheaper than cable and we could choose what we want. But now if you got every single service together, it would cost more than your average fucking bill. And they take things off all the time, and like it's not always there. Like I'm literally just better off, instead of like paying for a subscription, I'm better off going on to Vudu or whatever they call it now, where I already have, and buying the movies that I want and shows that I want, or like the ones I know that I'll rewatch. I do that anyway, so I don't know why I'm complaining. But that way I can have them forever, and I don't have to worry about like, oh, it might not be on Netflix next month. Oh, it might not be on Hulu next month.
Yeah,
I just can watch anything I want at that. Actually, what the fuck? Why? You know what? I mean, that's why we got rid of...
Because they buy their rights to stream it for a limited amount of time.
Yeah, but I can just buy my $7 and buy the movie and have it forever.
Yeah, true.
So,
or you could allegedly pirate it like a normal human.
But then if I pirate it, I can't put it on my phone or laptop or iPad. Like I don't know. It's easier for me to buy it than to figure anything else out.
Shout out .to. Am I allowed to do that?
I would not.
They're a great service. Where you can absorb content.
I'll watch some stuff. Like if there's something that I really want to watch just that one time. Like I was doing that for Olympus Has Fallen. I love Olympus Has Fallen.
It's a good movie.
I was watching that.
That's the one about the
it's the more R-rated
terrorism.
Yeah, it's the more R-rated version of White House Down.
Yeah.
Or what's it called? The one with Channing Tatum.
I know. I think it was something similar. Has Fallen, but I don't remember.
I want to say it's just like White House fucking. Channing Tatum and Jamie Foxx star in the movie called
Jarvis. Jarvis guy fucking sucks.
Yeah, it's called White House Down.
White House Down.
So I mean, it's like the crazier version of that.
Yeah, I think it was solid.
Oh, it's really good. I might like that scene. There's that opening scene with the fucking plane, bruh. That's nuts. You know what I'm talking about?
No, they just like crashed into the fucking building.
Dude, it's like it's AC-130, bro, and they fucking like, or I'm pretty sure it's AC-130.
Oh yeah.
They have the fucking machine guns on the side, and like they're just going through the streets of fucking DC and just plowing, that. And then they hit the fucking Washington Monument, and they fucking. It's kind of funny, but I get like the natural instincts of why people would run, but imagine a plane, big ass plane coming from behind you, and you're trying to run away from it. You're not gonna run away.
If anything, run towards.
That's like running away from a tsunami. Like, where are you gonna go, pal? Like that's coming for you.
I would probably dip down like an alleyway. That'd probably be your only hope, or into a building. But even a building,
you have to get up the stairs fast.
You would probably just die.
It just depends. Some glass panes and stuff are strong.
Yeah, but they're not strong enough to stop the cannons of an AC-130.
I always thought we were talking about tsunamis. So
I don't remember us starting to talk about tsunamis. The movie 2012. Looking back, not that good. I'll be honest.
I think it still holds up.
Died.
Like it's not the best, but I mean, pretty crazy for its time.
I guess for a movie that's only about a tsunami, it's alright.
What do you mean? I think you're thinking of a different movie.
Isn't that the one where the tsunami hits the fucking Las Vegas or whatever the hell? Wherever that?
It's the whole world just fucking is collapsing.
What the hell am I thinking about? The Rock was in it.
That's San Andreas, I believe.
Real?
Yeah.
Damn. The hell was 2012 then?
That's like the one where like the guy, he's like a limo driver, takes his kids out into to Yellowstone where he finds this guy and he's talking.
Have I not seen 2012?
I feel like you had, dude. Everyone saw 2012,
dude.
It's like because that was the whole thing. Was like
familiar at all.
Remember the Mayan calendar was like it's the world's ending in 2012.
Yeah.
That was the whole thing about 2012 was like the world was ending.
Right. I know the concept. My issue is that I thought that San Andreas movie was 2012.
It's the same premise. It's like because you know how the San Andreas Fault is there. The premise of that movie is like it just broke off and California was sinking into the ocean.
Oh, I wish.
So that was that movie. This one did happen. That did happen in 2012, but it wasn't like the focus of it.
Oh, well, there we go. That's probably why. I don't know.
I
just remember The Rock had to save like his daughter.
Yeah, because she was like on the other side of the San Andreas.
Yeah, and he got in like a boat and shit and tried to drive at the wave or something.
Yep, nope, that was San Andreas.
Whoops. Well, I don't think I've seen 2012 then.
You don't remember the
pull up some pictures of it. Chat link it. I have not seen this movie.
I would recommend it.
I'm gonna have to watch it then. I literally, dude, I can't believe I haven't seen this.
So the crazier thing, I'm about to nerd out a little bit. So there's like CGI, a lot of CGI just like in this trailer. This came out 15 years ago, right? That's 2010, 2011. It's crazy. I mean, it's around the same time as like Transformers and all that shit too, where the amount of CGI and work that goes into like types of like shots like that, like especially like the whole fucking like world collapsing in that much detail is fucking crazy, especially for that time. Yeah. And then even with like Transformers and everything too, you got like each like little individual part. Like it wasn't like just like they don't randomly the Transformers weren't randomly like being put together. Each part that you see was something that like went back into it or like was a part of its robot body. And it's cool to think about that. Like that was actually like engineered to look like it.
Why don't we have Transformers in real life yet that like are actually heroes?
We don't have the Allspark yet, so.
Well, we could make one.
Well, first we have to find what was the world called that they were from?
Optimus Primea. I don't know.
I don't know either. No, I know it had something to do with like, I don't know. Fuck that thought.
Also, why are all the Transformers a bunch of human cars on some random alien world?
That's the thing is like I don't think they're.
Or wait, no, they like changed to adapt, right, or some shit.
I think so because I know that like their whole world is just like mechanical and like I don't even think they transform or anything like too much.
Well, you remember the battle scene when they're on that planet and you find out that Optimus Prime and Megatron had long-standing beef?
Yeah. Wait, are we talking about like the cartoon or like the animated one?
The movie.
Which one?
I forget, but there was a scene.
It had to have been like a later one. Like
it
Mark
was definitely
Wahlberg
a later one. But they were trying to find the Allspark was on Earth and Megatron got it, I think. Or no?
It's the first movie, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. They were doing like.
Someone's breaking into our fucking house.
Fuck.
Hello?
Who are you?
Who's there?
He has a gun. But no, they have like that background scene where they're fighting on the planet, and then they're like flying around, but they're not like human vehicles in that.
Yeah, they're not.
So I think they like changed to fit into.
Yeah, I think their whole thing is like it's all transform. I know that the whole thing that their car is because they can hide in plain sight type shit, but I don't know what they transform into.
They were just a bunch of space vehicles. Anyway,
but where would they get? Who made the first one that they could transform into? Which came first, the transformer or the automobile that they transform into?
Maybe they just used their mechanical parts. And they were like, we could go faster if I was a jet.
And they say, what the fuck is a jet?
And then they made it. Da Vinci made a helicopter in the 1500s.
You know what's crazy? The thing about it is like
schematics for it, but
looking at the like at a microchip and stuff and thinking that that's just a rock.
Yeah.
And somehow it make this work.
Right.
Like how we put power into small thing.
Shout out Taiwan and South Korea making microchips. You guys are cool. Science is hard, man.
Like I don't even understand computers, but like how you make computer know a computer.
Well, they barely do. I mean, if you try to open Task Manager, you're like, what the fuck is this?
I think that's just your computer.
Nah.
You have to wait like 10 minutes for it to come up and then finally you're like, wow.
Now there's certain parts of computers where I'm like, I don't think this computer knows how to computer.
Well, yeah, because I took the hard drive out of this one and I was gonna put it into my other one, so I had like a bunch of extra space. My operating system is on my SSD on this one. So theoretically, I should be able to take out the hard drive because it just has the information. But when I took out the hard drive and tried to turn it on, it was just like, hey, there's no hard drive in here. And I was like, I know, bitch, but the SSD is in there where the operating system is running on. So unless it just like whenever I reset it and just put onto the hard drive or some shit, I don't know. But
well, sometimes I think Windows existing like copyrights your computer as Windows property because like you can't like once you have Windows, like you're just fucked, bro. Like you can't like I don't know. Can you just change from Windows to Linux? Is that a thing?
I mean, there's Linux computers, but I don't think you can. I don't think you can get Linux on. I don't know how Linux works.
Computers are hard. We're not. I'm a nerd, but I'm not that nerdy. Ish.
I can build it with the parts. Can't make the parts though.
Wait, are you a Transformer?
Think so.
Transformers are cool. Shout out Megan Fox. You made me. You became every boy's dream in 5th grade, 9th grade for some people.
No, I was young when Transformers came out.
Yeah, sure you were.
I was in high school, freshman year when. I think I was in 8th grade when Transformers 2 came out.
Sure you were.
I think I didn't watch. Stopped watching after Age of Extinction. I don't think I even watched it. I think because I don't remember the dinosaurs.
Well, then Age of Ultron happened, and it was like, where are all these robots coming from?
Well, Tony Stark built that.
Yeah, sure he did. Guy knows nothing about Optimus Prime.
We ballin'?
Yeah, we could ball.
Didn't really sound too enthusiastic about it.
I love ball. I love hitting balls and nets.
Dude, I've been playing a couple games in between like my breaks. And I get some of the shittiest fucking teammates.
Rank check.
Silver 3 because they keep you loot. Like,
but early season, if you're not fucking SSL or GC, early season is always fucking terrible.
Dude, my teammates are just dumb.
Yeah. Well, you gotta remember, it's still sorting out the rank properly. Every season this happens, every season I place like 12 divisions below where I'm supposed to be, and then I climb.
Also, I like this new Rocket Pass.
New Rocket Pass is solid. Shout out the Octane Mothman. That's the best skin by far. The new map is cool.
I don't know if I played on it yet.
It's like the forest one.
No, I don't really pay attention to the map, I'll be honest.
Solid.
I like right now I'm rocking the Chupacabra topper.
Based.
Like my whole car just looks spooky. I like it a lot.
You might be the only person I know that uses toppers.
I only use them if they're cool and they go with the car.
I've been saying this for years. If you want to fix Rocket League and make it fun again, give toppers their own hitbox. Thank you.
That would be crazy though, especially the floating ones.
Exactly though. Like it would change the way that the balls are hit in so many ways. You know,
I feel like that's just
it would add so much potential.
If they do that, they have to make an item shop, like one that you can actually like pick whatever you want. Because
I guess
it would just make it especially like a lot of the legacy items. I feel like that are like really up high, especially like with antennas too. Like right now, one of my antenna is like that ghost one, and that shit's fucking tall.
True.
So imagine that. Plus, it means like
I feel like a lot of pros and content creators are just getting bored of the game. I mean, the player base has really fallen off the last like 4 seasons.
It's also just like, what else can you do?
Yeah.
In car soccer,
That's the thing though. They need to find a way to change up the game, bro.
Have you tried that game mode drop shot?
Drop shot's fun. Yeah, I love drop shot.
I like it, but it's kind of dumb.
Drop shot is good for you though, because it will teach you how to fly.
Yeah.
Drop shot is all just jumping. That's all it is.
I've been playing a lot of I've been joining like the drop shot tourneys every time that it's open.
Oh yeah. Because
I'm just like, I don't really care about this one.
Well, I gotta play more tournaments too, because I have to do one for the weekly or whatever.
That's what I did. Was my drop shot one was the
I gotta win one.
I won.
Based.
Wait, no, I think I just had to play.
Fair warning. Most people at least me. I get stuck in like plat and drop shot.
Well, I'm not. I only fucking.
The fuck was that? Yo, chat.
I only Just play it for that one like time.
Gonna hit a sound effect button. How does your stream deck get here, bro?
I didn't order it yet.
Motherfucker.
I can order right now.
Order it after. Actually, order after ball.
Okay. We're gonna stream.
Are we? I am. I don't know about some of us.
I'll do it. I didn't get to last time, so this time I will. When you guys watch this, check out the VOD.
I love that you left the VOD up too. It's like the best player in gold. It's like a 30-second VOD.
You just see. I don't even think I had my camera on or anything. It's just me getting mad and just putting down the phone. All right. Well, guys, that's it for this episode. Be sure to like and subscribe. Follow us on all our socials. Check us out on. That's both the TikTok. Not the fuck. Check us out on all of our Yap Squad socials as well as our personal socials. Hopefully, get some more people. If you know anyone that makes content and they want to be on a podcast, tell them to come on right down. Hit us up. We want to talk to them. And thank you all for the love and support. And we'll see you all next week. Thank you all for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, play us out, Johnny.
Oh,
number two.
Ha, we're out of here. That was so dumb.